welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. There's a absolutely beautiful sunny day this afternoon. I'm up in my studio it's at the end of the day on Sunday, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to come on and share my embellishment box. And this is a box that I keep off to the side in my craft room, and when I finish up some little embellishments, I pop them into this case, and then they're ready for me when I want to use them for other major projects. But I just wanted to quick share what I have inside. The box that I'm using, I have several of these around my studio. I have one of them that I use to keep colored pencils and assorted pens and things in, and this one I use to put finished smaller embellishments. And I got these a number of years ago at I'm pretty sure I got them at Joann's. They were on sale. Sometimes they'll have a sale on their, their craft room storage items. So anyway, I picked these up. And the top layer here, I'll start with this one. These just snap apart. There's 3 different compartments on here. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so in the top one here, I have quite a few different rosette and floral type embellishments. Here's one here. These are little, well, I'll flip it over. This is just a scallop die cut, and then I put a crepe paper rosette on top of it in pink, and then just added a little butterfly die cut. I added some little gems on the wings. And this glittery piece, this flower in the center, is a die cut from a Maggie Holmes ephemera pack. And so is this little leaf over here. So that's one there. This is kind of more on the flat side, you can see. So that one. And this one, actually I made this one over Christmas time. I had a few minutes and I came into the studio and I created this little poinsettia with a snowflake as one of the layers in the die cut flower. There's 3 different sizes in that die set of poinsettia leaves or petals, and I just inserted a snowflake die cut underneath the top layer. You can kind of see there. And then I used these little silver floral picks that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby in the bridal section. So I thought those went pretty well together with that, with the silver, red, and pink theme. Kind of pretty. Yeah. So that one. And here's another one. This one is without the floral leaves. This one is has kind of a silver and a little bit of pink in with the layers. And again, there's a glittered snowflake. Whoops, let me get in frame as one of the layers right here. You can kind of see it peeking out. I thought that was pretty too. This layer has some foiling on it. Yeah, that one. Okay, here's another, slightly different version. I love these iridescent pink pearls. Those I picked up at Hobby Lobby a while back when they were having them on sale, which they do from time to time. Okay, and then here's another one. This one is not finished yet, but I popped it in just so that I would have a base to start from. There's a layer of organza on there, and then I can build on top whatever I'd like. And then the layer underneath is has kind of like a pink Halloween theme with some skulls on it. You can see that. There. So there's that one. Here's another little base with the Dollar Tree flocked netting on it. So these will be fun to embellish as needed. Here's another pink and black with some glitter tulle on it. Oh, this one was made by my sister. It's a little shaker. Isn't that pretty? I love that. She really has an eye for color. She's over at Nettie H Creates, in case you want to visit her channel. She has some nice projects. Okay, this one is a little Christmas tag, little ginger man inside a mitten. And I used a little bit of stickles around the outside edge, some bling, some little white pearls, and a snowflake in the background. And then I tied the tag on with that scrubby yarn. Right here, a little tag with the snowman on it. I just love these colors together, the mint and the pink. They are pretty together. Okay, here's another little pocket card that I made. I thought this could be nice on the front of a journal. There's a little dangle off this up to the side here with a tassel. And then I took a puffy sticker and I stuck it onto some cardstock and then just fussy cut around it with my scissors. And that way the back isn't sticky, but you can use it as a charm. So those are fun to do. And then again, a little bit of paper ruching here with some gold metallic stitching from my sewing machine, gems and puffy stickers, and a little cardstock embellishment. And then the card slips out. I just added a little bit of stickles on one of the cut aparts. I think this is an American Crafts collection. I'm forgetting which one it is, but you know, and then just added a little bow at the top. Yeah. So that's that one. This is a library pocket that I haven't folded up yet. It's in my stash waiting for an album or some other project to be attached to. But I used some of the glossy accents. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on that embellishment piece there. Yeah, that glossy accents is really nice. Love that. Okay. Oh, here's a little card. I guess I tucked this in. Doesn't really belong in here, but created that last spring. This is an older piece. So pretty. All right. Some little paper pieced flowers. And you can use your embossing tools to get the petals shaped by just rubbing. You place your die cut flower petals onto a piece of craft foam, and then you use your embossing styluses to shape the leaves just by rubbing into the leaves, and it shapes them a little bit. Then you just glue your layers together. Add a little bit of stickles on there. Some little flowers. Here is a mermaid embellishment. And I made this, oh, this one's kind of old actually, I will admit, but I made this because I wanted to get started on a mermaid themed album, and I just never got to it. So I still have this tiny little embellishment waiting for its album. So whenever I see it, it kind of inspires me, and hopefully sometime I'll have some time to get started on that one. It's the classic case of too many ideas and not enough time, and I think probably a lot of us have that situation. Anyway, there's some tiny little shells here real shells that I glued to the front of this. I thought that was so pretty, the colors, all the cool colors of the ocean. Okay, a couple more rosettes. These are Halloween colors here. They're just sitting in my box waiting for next year so that I can use them on one of my projects. Tiny little envelope. This is a library pocket that I'm going to put on something. Don't know yet what, but this is the kind of the base design. All right, and a tiny little, little Christmas tag in a pocket. This is one of my favorites. Okay, here's the front. And then this is the little tag that goes inside. This is a die set that I got, I think, from AliExpress. Isn't that cute? The little glitter deer on the front. And that pretty holographic. Those are little sequin pieces that I glued onto the card. Yeah, so there's that one. Put that aside for another project. Another little library pocket that hasn't even been started yet. And some of these cute little pinwheels. Fun to make. This is a lollipop stick that you can buy in the craft stores in the baking and candy department. So I just cut that down to size and glued it on the back of this little pinwheel. Here's another one. This one isn't finished yet, but this has some spray glitter that I was kind of experimenting with, which I think is really pretty and shimmery. So that's awaiting a completion. And then a whole batch of these pretty little double-layered butterflies in different colors. I used a watercolor ombre paper pad that had some glitter on it, and then I just cut my butterfly shapes out of that and stapled them in the center with the tiny attacher from Tim Holtz, tiny little stapler, and then added some more glitter on them. Whoops, there we go. So there's a whole bunch of those floating around in the bottom here. Some larger, some smaller. Here's a little purple one with some Nouveau drops. Oh, I just love these. Can't wait to use them on something. Here's another little Christmas tag. Just open this up. Here's the front, the pocket, and here's the little tag inside. Let it snow, mint, pink, and red. Just loving those colors together. So that'll be fun to use on something at some point. Oops. Okay, so that is layer number one. Just pop these back in here really quickly. And we'll take a look at the next little tub. Okay, here's another one here. I'll kind of move a little bit quicker on these. I know there's a lot. Oh, I really love this one. Rosette out of yellow crepe paper, and then it has a couple of layers of bright yellow glitter tulle that I got at Michael's. It has a holographic glitter on it. Chipboard die cuts, a little puffy butterfly that I had gotten at AliExpress, and little bows and jemmies on the front. These are yellow Nuvo drops. Love that one. Here's the back. Little staples to hold the rosette together. It's a fun little rosette with a kind of an origami treatment in the center here. A little paper flower, an organza layer, and some very fine metallic thread right in through here. I love this color yellow. It's kind of a mustardy color. I love that. Okay, lots of flowers. A couple different versions. Here's a little rosette out of the strips that come off the top of our pages, our cardstock, in the cardstock stack. I save those. In fact, here's a whole tub full of little little paper strips. I can't bear to get rid of anything. I know this is probably not a good thing, but here they are. I have a little tub. It's halfway full. These come in so handy for lots of things. So there's a whole box full there I can hope to use someday. Here's a cupcake liner rosette. Also fun to make. And these, I usually cut the center out and then just pleat it a little further onto, and glue it down to the first layer of my die cut shape on top. In this case, it's a circle. But yeah, these are really cute. Quick to make. A few rosettes, a little stash of rosettes, awaiting some type of decoration. I'll just pull out a few of these. Here's a pretty little rosette made of vellum. This is the back side. And this is that Tim Holtz, the old Tim Holtz rosette die, steel roll die, not steel roll die, Thinlit type die. I don't think they make this anymore, but you might be able to find it on a secondary sell site like Etsy or Facebook Marketplace. There's the front, just waiting to be decorated. And then some flowers, lots of little flowers in different styles and types. Here's another rosette. Here's a little pinwheel that's awaiting finishing. Now this one is mostly rosettes. A few more of these little pretty flowers, which I absolutely love. They're so whimsical. Let's see if there's anything else in here that's, oh, here's another poinsettia. I should probably put this in the other tray. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm enjoying playing with color combinations so much. Really, really love that one with the little blue gem in the center. All the pink and mint and the glitter. Completely eye candy, isn't it? Paper crafting really is just an exercise in delight to the eyes, I think. More flowers. All right, I think I'll stop there. There's just so many. I think it will probably just take too long to go through every single one, but look at this cute little one with the cupcake. And again, it's an origami fold. You just fold your die cut circles. There's 4 of them going around. You fold them in half, and then you fold the ends in towards the center, and you get this fun little kind of a treatment. And then you just glue the 4 of them around pie-shaped onto your background die cut. Oh, I love that one. Okay, so that's that layer. Let's see if there's anything else in here that might be fun to share. These are pretty too, these little flowers with the extra layer in them. Yeah. So that's the middle tray. Get some of these out of the way. And let's see what's in the bottom tray. Oh yes, these are bows and paper ruching. And I took an afternoon and just put these paper ruching strips together on my sewing machine. And then I glued on some different trims and tiny little bows and nouveau drops. Aren't they pretty? And they're so easy to make and so fun to stitch up. You can see my machine stitching on the back. So there's one with the coral and the mint. Oh, just so pretty together. These have kind of a 1920s look to them. They're very, they have that kind of organic, pretty natural look. Love these bows. And that lace, I think, goes beautifully with the green. Okay, here's another in coral and mint with a satiny, glittery ribbon behind the bows and some nouveau drops in the center of the bows. Art Deco, that's the word I was looking for. These have kind of an Art Deco look to them. These are American Crafts papers. Some of them are probably Maggie Holmes. I'm not totally sure, don't quote me on that, but these are some tiny little Hobby Lobby paper flowers that I glued into the center of some pale mint rickrack that was stitched over this particular paper ruching. Here's another one. I love that. Oh, this is Flourish. This is the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection, this background paper. And don't you love these bows? I got this whole set of bow dies on AliExpress, and I've had them for probably 4 years. I don't remember beyond that. There's just a number of small bows in the set, and they're all really, really pretty and very old-fashioned looking. They have kind of a vintage, early 1900s look to them. Here's a little rosette with a butterfly and some tiny flowers. And the little tails, the fish tails on the bottom. And I was experimenting making those tulle netting bows when they first, the idea of that first came out. Just kind of putting these together. And they do shake a little. I won't shake them on camera for you, but fun to make, easy to make. Okay, if you're interested in a tutorial on any of these ideas, please just leave me a note in the comments below, and I'll be happy to oblige. Here's a tiny little tulle netting covered shaker with some chunky glitter around the edge and some sequins in the center. So that'd be fun to use on Valentine's Day. A few other little goodies. Oh, actually, these were gifted to me a long time ago in a swap that I participated in. I don't even remember who made them, but they're still in the package. I need to use these too. Here's another little one of those scalloped edged rosettes with the bow in the center. The bows come in a package from AliExpress. You get, I don't know, 50 in a package for $1.50 or some ridiculously inexpensive price. Here's the Hobby Lobby silver leaf trim over some pale lavender cardstock and some darker lavender bows, similar to the bows on the other paper ruching pieces that I showed you. Okay, and then a bunch of bows kind of hidden on the bottom here. There's a couple more little, here's a bow here with some mini pom-poms and sequins in it, and then this other little shaker here with the blue and white with the netting over it. That's the sequins inside. Love those. Fun to use, fun to make. Yeah, I think that's probably about it for the, oh, look at this. This is so pretty. I love that paper. I think this is a Recollections paper pad I've had for years, but that pretty little pink rose with the green leaves. Yeah, so cute. Okay, so I think that's probably about it for this little collection of goodies. I have others, but I don't want to overwhelm everybody and have this video, be too long. So we'll stop here for today, and, oh gosh, I'm getting all inspired. I may take some time and sit down and create something with a few of these little goodies. Sometimes it's nice to go through your stash and just get all re-inspired again. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and I hope that you have a wonderful remainder of your afternoon, and we'll see you back again soon. Bye for now.